Twitter lets you appeal suspensions in the app for a faster response. Twitter users suspended for violating conduct guidelines can now appeal the decision inside the app, a new feature that the company says will lead to faster response times. The social media Twitter claims that its new in-app reporting feature will cut down response times by 60%. If Twitter decides, in an example GIF, Twitter shows a user being suspended after making a violent threat. In their appeal, we move quickly to enforce our rules, but sometimes we don't have the full context and can make mistakes. To fix that, we added a way for people to appeal our decision in the app and have been able to get back to people 60% faster than before. A faster, in-app appeal feature is part of a larger effort by Twitter to be more transparent about how it manages harmful behavior. The company has been. Some tactics already explored by the social media giant included its algorithm to rank the health of conversations and purging accounts by white nationalists and other hate groups. The company also
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.